What is going on, everybody? We have a very exciting stream for you here today. I want to thank you all for coming in and joining us. And if you're watching live, thanks for coming hang out. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for joining us after the fact. But today, we're going to be joined by the recent champion, PBA Jr. national champion, Landin Jordan. He's an extremely accomplished bowler. So let's pull him in here. Let's not waste any time. Landin, buddy.
Hello.
What's going on, my man? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, pal. So how has life been since your big victory out there on the lanes?
It's been just kind of went back to work as with school and practice, and just it's been pretty cool. To watch, it was really cool to watch myself on TV and to just kind of soak it all in. But it's been pretty cool.
Awesome. Are you getting a lot of attention from the kids at school, from your friends and your teachers and stuff for what you did?
Yeah, my friends they bring it up a lot. They're just it's pretty cool, and they think it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's great. Well, it is really cool. So you definitely should be proud of what you've done. Just to give anybody a little bit of knowledge that didn't get a chance to watch the show, Landin took the lanes at the PBA Junior National Championship last week and was able to come out on top. It was a really good, talented field. Before you got to the TV show, you had to go through a lot of bowling, and then you went through the step ladder match. What kind of helped you get through your time throughout qualifying and throughout that step ladder match to get you onto the television show?
Just taking it one shot at a time and just really being prepared and focused and just in every shot, and just not letting one shot affect all the other shots, and just keeping my feet underneath me. Like the first couple of games of the match play, I bowled good the first game, but then the second game the approaches were very slick and I fell one shot, and I was just trying to keep mentally with my kind of mentally in it and just staying focused and not letting that bother me was challenging, but also a learning process to just learn that I need to make changes faster for my heel. I need to make changes faster when in the practice session, and I didn't want to change it. So just learning things like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite the learning process. I've had similar experience falling on a live stream pair and having to mess with that. It's a really difficult process, but you were able to make the most of it and obviously make the most of your time out there on the lanes. Now, was this your first time bowling on television ever?
On national TV, yes, it was.
That's amazing. And so, I've got the match queued up here a little bit late in the match, but you started off with a lot of strikes here on this show. What was key to you to getting off to a good start? Were you nervous? Were your legs shaking? How were you feeling when the match first started?
All morning before we started bowling, I wasn't really feeling nervous. I was just kind of excited. I just really wanted to bowl my game and just focus on what I was doing. And then we got there, and I was doing the practice shots. The nerves kicked in a little more, but it was just really staying focused and being prepared and knowing that I had the ability to win and just doing what I can and making really good shots and just doing what I can.
Awesome, man. Well, let's bring up the match. I'm going to put it right here for us. This is picking up here in the eighth frame. As you can see, you've got a 279 max score. You and your opponent, Eric, throwing a lot of strikes throughout the match. What were you doing to deal with the fact that it was such a high-scoring match and you guys were basically going shot for shot and throwing strike for strike?
Just focusing on my game, just knowing that if I keep making good shots, like in this position, the match was in my control. I could determine how it went. If I just made good shots and continued to strike, I would have the match. So just really focusing on what I can do.
Fantastic. So you get up here in the, I believe this is showing the eighth frame right now, and you're lined in. You're throwing great shots. And then this one, again, high flush. What was going through your mind here when you knew it was a close match, final couple of frames?
just keep making great shots. Just, I was really focused in and just really was really in the moment and just really just I don't know. It's
Just
just
focused.
yeah, like I just really locked in and I really wanted it.
That's great. And so in the ninth frame here, and I'm sorry everybody if it's laggy for you a little bit the video, but this ninth frame you leave kind of left 10 pin earlier. A couple shots earlier, you left a stone 9. It was a really brutal stone 9. Did you after you left that stone 9? Did you make an adjustment? Did you move it all? What did you do?
After the 9 pin, I moved the board left, and then in the 7th frame, I came up light mixer and carried it, and then that one I came up light again. So I probably, instead of moving a board left, I probably should just moved my eyes a board left and kept my feet the same.
Okay, well, it's great to learn from that experience. And so now you're sitting on the bench here, and in the final frame or the final couple of frames here for your opponent, he can get up and he can actually lock you out. So when you're sitting on the bench here, what are your thoughts? And does it feel like it's a guarantee that he's going to strike out and it's over? What did it feel like?
Just really just hoping for the best. Like if he goes up and makes 4 great shots, then I made 9 great shots that game. I hit the pocket 9 times that game. And, I did what I could to put up the best score I could, and he bowled a great game.
Yeah, he certainly did. I'm sure you guys are going to be seeing each other quite a bit throughout your young careers, and I'm sure you guys will probably become good friends. I'm going to fast forward here to your 10th frame. He goes up here and he leaves he unfortunately leaves that 2-4-7 spare, which is tough to convert. And unfortunately for him, when he goes up and he shoots it, as we'll see here, he gets it really close and unfortunately chops that 2-pin straight back. So when that happens and you've pretty much got the match locked up, as long as you do something, hit the pocket right, throw a good shot. What were you thinking about going into this last frame here, the 10th frame?
Just still make 3 really great shots right here because my dad does my pin pal stats, and I always try to still just put up the best score I can and just so it looks better, but just still make 3 great shots.
Yeah, and so you laced the first one, you won the match, it's over, you won the championship. So what was going through your mind? You don't show a whole lot of emotion. So what was going through your mind after you threw that shot, went dead flush, and got the win?
Right after it happened, it didn't soak in. I was just still focused on making 2 more really good shots. And then but after I was done bowling, it felt relieving to know that I did it and I had won, and just all the hard work was paying off, and it was a great feeling.
Awesome. Well, that's incredible here. So you finished up game in the 250s. There's Mom. You see she's nervous, but she was happy that everything worked out for the best. So after you won, you didn't really have too much time to celebrate because their doubles partner, the guy that you bowled with, EJ Tackett, you didn't really have too much time to celebrate or go crazy or even the bowling alley. Right? You had to pretty much afterwards. So what was that experience like coming off the win, but then right after you win, you got to keep going back and you got to bowl some more?
Yeah. So right after I was done, I went and talked to some of my friends back there and just talked to everybody, and then I just kind of went down to the practice lanes and just stayed loose, and then came back and was ready to just make great shots and bowl.
Fantastic. And so you got to bowl with without a doubt, one of the best bowlers in the world. And then on top of that, somebody that I know I should have pulled up the picture here, but, you and your brother had a really cool picture from when you guys were super little with EJ. And now you're having this experience where the people that you looked up to now are becoming the people that you're bowling alongside with. What is that feeling like?
It's crazy. Just it was always like my dream when I was younger to just bowl with the pros, and we bowled a pro-am when I was like 10, and it was the coolest thing ever for me to just be around all those amazing bowlers. So to be able to bowl with them, it's really cool. It's a dream come true, really.
It's amazing, man. Well, congratulations on your incredible performance. After you got done bowling the singles, as we touched on you bowling with EJ, you got the win with EJ as well. What was that experience like getting to, really not just have fun and get the experience, but also in a really competitive couple of matches, you guys were able to step up, get the win. You bowled a humongous game together. Another great game. You threw a lot of really great shots there. Was the mindset the same? Were you a little bit nervous because, you didn't want to let your teammate down? How was that?
It was a little different because EJ really helped keep me loose and like just having fun, and he was really fun to bowl with. But really just kind of the same mindset of just making great shots, and I know that if I mess up, my teammate will hold me up. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he sure is. So before I let you go here, Landon, I know that obviously you have a great supporting cast. A lot of people that really are play a big role in helping you grow as a player and just as a person on and off the lane. So is there anybody that you want to thank for all the help that they've given you, for this far through your career?
Yeah, I want to thank KR for having me today, and then Motives for having just great bowling balls for me to throw, great equipment. Mardi Gras Lanes, Brian Kohlberg for always oiling the lanes and just everything they do for us. It's great. Mike Soper for drilling all my equipment, and just helping with layouts. Andrew Anderson for working on my game, helping me get better and improving. And then my family for always supporting me, my dad for being my coach, my brother for being someone I can bowl against in practice and just compete with for fun, and then you for being a mental coach that's helped me very much. Thank you.
Well, everybody is super, super, super excited for you. We here at KR are super excited for you. You have a really, really bright future. We can't wait to see what you do in the next couple of weeks, months, years. You're going to win a lot of titles. As you can see on your wall back there, you've won quite a bit. So it's going to be exciting to see what you're going to accomplish. So best of luck, pal. What's next for you? What else is coming up? Are you taking some time off? Or are you going to keep riding the wave and keep competing right now?
This weekend I'm taking off, but then next weekend we start again, bowling in Rockford, and then the weekend after that I have an EYT. So just this one weekend off, and then we're right back at it.
Awesome. And for anybody else that's a youth bowler or even adult bowlers, that are looking up to you for your championship win, what is one piece of advice that you would give to some bowlers out there that are either looking to take their game to the next level or maybe, try to grow out there on the lanes?
I'll really work on the mental game. That's a huge part of it. You can be great physically, but if you don't have a great mental game, you're going to struggle, and especially on long formats and long tournaments.
Fantastic. Well, great tip. Landon, thanks so much for joining us today, man. We really, really appreciate it. Best of luck on everything, and I'm confident that we'll see you again soon on the big screen. So best of luck, pal.
Thank you.
You got it, buddy. All right, folks. Well, there we have it. Nice, quick little interview there with the PBA Junior National Champion, Landin Jordan. Big congratulations to Landon again for his victory. Really, really is an amazing accomplishment, and to bowl as well as he did on television, national television, his first time, and he came out swinging and he got the dub, not once but twice. So congratulations to you again, Landon. Thanks everybody for tuning in again, whether live or on the replay. We really appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Make sure that you guys follow Landon's journey. He's going to be bowling a lot, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for Landon. Junior gold champion, now PBA Junior national champion as well. So thanks, guys, again. We'll catch you soon, and stay tuned for more exciting live streams coming your way this weekend. We will keep you guys updated as we progress further throughout the U.S. Open. Thanks again, guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you guys all again soon.